Egypt is the image of heaven. Moreover, it is the dwelling place of heaven and all the forces that are in heaven. If it if it is proper for us to speak the truth, our land is the temple of the world, and it is proper for you not to be ignorant that a time will come in it, our land, when Egyptians will seem to have served the divinity in vain, and all their activity in their religion will be despised. For all divinity will leave Egypt and will flee upward to heaven, and Egypt will be widowed. It will be abandoned by the gods, for foreigners will come into Egypt, and they will rule it. Egypt, moreover, Egyptians will be prohibited from worshipping God. Furthermore, they will come into the ultimate punishment, especially whoever among them is found worshipping and honoring God. And in that day, the country that was more pious than all countries will become impious. No longer will it be full of temples, but it will be full of tombs. Neither will it be full of gods, but it will be full of corpses. Egypt, Egypt will become like the fables, and your religious objects will be the marvelous things. And if your words are stones and are wonderful, and the barbarian will be better than you, Egyptian, in his religion, whether he is a Scythian or the Hindus or some other of this sort. And what is this that I say about the Egyptians? For they, the Egyptians, will not abandon Egypt. For in the time when the gods have abandoned the land of Egypt and have fled upward to heaven, then all Egyptians will die, and Egypt will be made a desert by the gods and the Egyptians. And as for you, river, there will be a day when you will flow with blood more than water, and dead bodies will be stacked higher than the dams. And he who is dead will not be mourned as much as he who is alive. Indeed, the latter will be known as an Egyptian on account of his language in the second period of time, Asclepius. Why are you weeping? He will seem like a foreigner in regard to his customs. Divine Egypt will suffer evils greater than these. Egypt, lover of God and the dwelling place of the gods, school of religion, will become an example of impiousness. And in that day, the world will not be marveled at immortality, nor will it be worshipped. Since we say that it is not good, it has become neither a single thing nor a vision, but it is in danger of becoming a burden to all men. Therefore, it will be despised. The beautiful world of God, the incomparable work, the energy that possesses goodness, the many-formed vision, the abundance that does not envy, that is full of every vision. Darkness will be preferred to light, and death will be preferred to life. No one will gaze into heaven, and the pious man will be counted as insane, and the impious man will be honored as wise. This was written thousands of years ago. The man who is afraid will be considered as strong, and the good man will be punished like a criminal. And concerning the soul, and the things of the soul, and the things of immortality, along with the rest of what I have said to you, Asclepius and Ammon, Asclepius and Ammon, not only will they be considered ridiculous, but they will also be taught of as vanity. These are gods. But believe me when I say that people of this kind will be endangered of the ultimate danger to their soul. And a new law will be established. The wicked angels will remain among men and be with them and lead them into things recklessly, as well as into atheism, wars, and plunderings, by teaching them things contrary to nature. In those days the earth will not be stable, and men will not sail the sea, nor will they know the stars in heaven. This is coming. This is the end times. We haven't even got to this point just yet. The earth will not be stable, nor will it be stable. Every sacred voice of the word of God will be silenced, and the air will be diseased. Such is the senility of the world. Atheism, dishonor, and the disregard of noble words. Truth. And when these things had happened, Asclepius, then the Lord, the Father, and God from the only first God, God the Creator, when he looked upon the things that happened, established his design, which is good, against the disorder. He took away error and cut off evil. Sometimes he submerged it in a great flood, and other times he burnt it in a searing fire. And at still other times he crushed it in wars and plagues, until he brought of the work, and this is the birth of the world. The restoration of the nature of the pious ones who are good will take place in a period of time that never had a beginning. For the will of God has no beginning, even as his nature, which is his will, has no beginning. For the nature of God is will, and his will is the good. Times here, people. You can't override the truth. You've been warned by the ancients. You got us warning you now. That's it. Peace up.